We're live.
Oh, we're live. Okay, cool.
Thank y'all for being here.
I didn't get the reference.
From Batman, it's when the Joker. Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
Yes, it's a Batman reference that you guys just missed it. Holden and I just went, and here we go.
Yep, so you got a Batman reference.
Jenna didn't get it, but I got the reference.
I didn't get it. I don't understand.
We'll watch the scene again later.
Yep. Glad everybody's here. Checking the chat out. There's about 80 people here.
Check in the chat.
Yep.
You got me like turned down or something.
I know, it doesn't sound right, does it?
No.
Give me a tap.
Tap.
Do it again. Do it again.
It sounds good. It sounds fine to me.
Do it again. There you go. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Stop tapping it. If I had $1. Jenna, you have got to get this together. You do this every live. Turn the volume down.
How's it going, everyone?
What's
Today
up,
we're on
everybody?
Matt's live stream. Sorry, I'm taking control.
No,
now.
please take over.
Here on Matt's live stream, just to say hey.
Made my career anyway, so it's
Okay,
fine.
let's all just calm down. Matt's celebrating 6,301 subscriber, very specific number.
Because I want to include everybody that's here. I don't want to just...
Well, now you're at 6,320 something now. So, yeah, you really got everybody. You really fit
still,
everybody in there.
You
still
son
let
of
people
a-
out.
Because I want to include as many people as I possibly can. So, but yeah, thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate you. I hope you liked that thumbnail. I put a little extra mustard on that thumbnail.
Did you?
I thought it was funny.
Dad.
That looked pretty mediocre in my opinion, but you know,
Well,
you did.
I can't change your face, Holden.
Very good. We got some hello y'all, congratulations, much love from Texas.
Carlos says it's Matt from MILF. Yeah, thanks, Carlos.
Jenna's t-shirt. They like Jenna's t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, that is fire.
It's an office reference.
It is. All right, let's get into some. Somebody said, MMA King said apple slices. So I appreciate everybody being here. This is a celebration of surpassing 6,000 subscribers, which is unreal.
6,300.
We passed the 6,000 mark. Now, we didn't do a 5,000 live because we passed it too quickly to hop on a live. So I got to figure out how I'm going to make that up to you guys. Maybe I'll do 11,000. I don't know. We'll see. I said that I would stop doing it at 10,000. So every 1,000 mark, we would do a live. MILF Army. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yes.
Sam.
George says can't. Oh no. Well, yeah. Can't believe you got your dad in on this. But somebody was like, I can't wait for the Cats review, Cats reaction. Natalie said that.
What makes you think we're doing cats? Why does it?
What's
Why
cats?
is that going around that we're going to do cats?
I don't know. It's weird. Holden's here. I am.
Holden is here.
So glad to be
Yes.
here. I'm going to read it this way so I can. Have
good idea,
have my
Holds.
face towards the camera
good
a little
idea.
bit better. Beans, awesome. Respect for the Star Wars shirt, Holden. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Matt, did I ever get you a Star Wars shirt? Because I know I was at one point.
No, you never got me one.
I got you Star Wars pants that you don't
Yeah.
wear.
No, I wear those.
You don't wear them. It's okay.
I wear those.
I don't blame you. It's
No,
fine.
I wear them.
Well, and you got me office pants. I wear those.
I did get you the office pants for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Those were really good gifts, actually.
Yes.
Please, no cats. Somebody said.
Captain America sucks. Matt, can you make me moderator so I can ban this person?
Oh, hey, I do need to make you a moderator though.
do.
So I'm gonna get old Holds in the chat here. I'm
Here
gonna
you
make him a
go.
moderator. That sober dude. I appreciate you super chatting. Superior Spider-Man, the best Spider-Man. Wait, is that right?
Oh no, they're making a joke.
What is
Because I don't like Superior Spider-Man.
What is Superior Spider-Man?
It's don't worry about it. It's nothing.
Is it true? I think it's true.
It's not.
That sober dude. I appreciate you being here, and then also the super chatter means a lot. Thank you, thank you,
Sweet.
thank you.
All right, now I have moderator powers.
Yeah. So what does that actually mean? I know you get to go in and basically.
Well, I'm going to keep an eye out for spoilers and if anybody, because we can get caught up in like the super chats and sometimes you get people that are taking over the chat and being like super negative.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
attention goes to them. So I'll keep an eye out for that kind of thing.
Well, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. What are you guys When are you guys watching The Room? Colby
Oh
asks.
man, I want to do it soon.
I just don't know if we're going to be able to do it because we're going into phase 3.
Yeah. So just so you know, we'll be completing 4 movies in between phase 2 and 3. The Room did not make the list, unfortunately, and I was pushing it. But it's probably going to be after phase 3, so it's going to be a little bit, unfortunately. But I definitely want to watch it for sure.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give a quick little shout out to old Holds here. I started working on this YouTube channel in 2018. It's been about 2.5 years, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very grateful that you brought me in on the first video we ever did, and then just kept including me and, letting me watch you do your thing. And I really appreciate you always including me, always finding a role for a shirtless douchebag or just an idiot. And lo and behold, something that we did actually caught fire. And it's just
finally
been,
after all this time.
Yeah, right. So it's been cool that we've mutually benefited from one another, and I couldn't be more happy that everybody in the chat is here and everybody keeps coming back.
Yeah, one of the good things about you, Matt, is that mostly when we were doing like short films and stuff or like skits, I would require like of my friends to do physical things.
Yeah,
like when we did the Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees short film. I was like, I need you to jump in this freezing cold lake.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times my friends, they'll want to be a part of videos or they want to do stuff, but it is actually work. It's physically taxing. We threw you into a tree 4 times, for one shot. And you're always down to do that. And I never ask you to do anything that I'm not willing to. Like, I got in that water with you. You know, I was the first one in there. I had to go under to get that underwater shot.
Yeah.
And we did that. You still had to jump in, I know, but I was under the water, like trying to get that shot. And so yeah, I appreciate that, because a lot of the times they'll be like, "Yeah, I really want to do this video." I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna have to do this. You're gonna have to get dirty." And so I'm like, I don't really want to do all that.
Yeah.
But you are. Anyway, all that to say, you are.
It's for the love of the video, That's how I always go at it. Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. Keep up the. Wait a minute. Keep your children safe from the chat, Holden. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you.
Oh, Adam House says Office UK is better than the Office US.
The shots fired.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple episodes of the UK Office.
I have too.
What do you think?
Well, I don't think I've given it a full chance. We've watched The Office, the American version, like 9 times, 10 times through.
No, it's got to be like
probably more than that, but
20.
Yeah. I haven't given it a full chance, I don't think. Wait a minute. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, you know what? Let me show y'all what it always looks like during our podcast, and then anytime we do a live in here. Hold on.
Got a couple of good ones while you're doing that. Ooh.
Look at that.
There's a doggo.
God, no.
Hey, buddy. Hey, there you, buddy. Been subscribed since 100 subscribers to you, Matt.
Hey, wait, who was that?
That was Aiden.
Aiden? I didn't realize you'd been here that long, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Compared to now, Holden's old videos don't have much of Matt. Compared to now, he's in every video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the series, really. I mean,
yeah.
I've had a couple of people comment on my channel. I miss doing my old stuff. I really do.
Yeah.
It's hard because I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but these videos take so much time to do. One of the movies that we've watched that is not up yet is 17 minutes long, and that's the final edit, which means it was a lot of footage to sift through. It's basically like I'm trying to do like 2 TV show episodes a week.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I really want to throw in this like commentary video or talk about something else, and it's just going to become like this again. Like if I'm like, when I did the quarantine song, it's a perfect example. I was just like, I know it's not going to do well, but I need to be creative and I need to do something else, at least for one video. Yeah. So I did, and I'll probably do that again in the near future. Yep.
You're going to rap again?
No, well, maybe.
Don't ever rap again. Okay? No, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm kidding. You've had some fire lyrics there, bro.
Well, thanks.
VeggieTales.
VeggieTales, yes.
Still don't understand that. I love Matt's mental fitness. It's such a brave and honest series. Christian, thank you. I guess I haven't looked at it as brave. Honest for sure. I appreciate that. Just trying to be transparent.
Yeah, I see it as brave. Because you are being so transparent about stuff that you struggle with.
Yeah, I saw that video too, the procrastination one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, and it's a behind-the-scenes look at how great I was able to cut my cat's hair.
Oh, yeah.
It looks terrible.
A lot of comments on that video for the cats. They're like, whose cats were those? If you still want to know, those cats are our cats. You just don't ever see them in the videos. They're most of the time outside.
That game show, I'm Scottish. I think the U.S. office is better. Haven't seen the U.K. one. Well, if you haven't seen the U.K. one, then that's hard to say. Yeah, I agree. But the office one, the U.S. version is really good. Matt and Jenna, what's your favorite musical artist?
Babe?
I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. What would you say yours is?
I go through waves, but I think lately, who have I been? I've been listening to Ilium, Illium lately. It's like this, not quite dubstep. And then Tom McDonald, I've been beating him to death for quite some time now.
I hear there might be a civil war brewing. This is super chat from Todd Smith.
Thank you, Todd. Appreciate
Smits.
you.
Excuse me, Todd Smits.
Todd Smits, thank you.
Yeah, well, obviously we're going to get into Civil War in Phase 3, which will be not this Saturday, because I'll be doing the break videos then, but next Saturday I'm planning at the latest for Civil War.
Yeah.
And I got a couple ideas in mind for that, too, so that should be a fun video.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this before we hopped on.
Yeah, we sure did. You already forgot.
No, I remembered.
Another super chat. Colby PV. Is Holden Bob the Tomato or Larry the Cucumber? That's a VeggieTales reference.
No, never saw
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know VeggieTales?
Yeah.
it. I thought it was a sexual reference, to be honest.
No,
Nope.
no, for sure not.
It's
Okay.
Christian vegetables, actually.
I got it.
Yeah.
Well, the homeboy said in Ant-Man, he was like, no, not Ant-Man. Was it Ant-Man? Hide the zucchini.
Oh, no, it wasn't Ant-Man. That was Avengers 2.
Yeah, I mean, what the?
I would probably be more of Bob the Tomato. I don't know. I have moments of both because Bob the Tomato is more like serious, and Larry the Cucumber
Larry's,
is like silly.
Yeah.
You know? So it really just depends, I guess, because I can be both. Just depends on my mood.
Got it.
Awesome. Matt's on board.
Totally with it.
Thank you for that super chat, even though Matt has no idea.
Thank you. I appreciate it, seriously. Somebody just said cats. Natalie just said cats. That's all you said.
Cats.
Matt needs to react to VeggieTales. I would actually be down for that.
Yeah, me too.
So all I know about VeggieTales is that it's Christian-based, right?
Yeah, they retell biblical stories with vegetables.
Yeah, it's not as corny as it sounds. Like,
Corny, nice. Hey, corn.
Oh my God! Stop.
But yeah, they do a really good job. I think. By the time, because when you're a kid, this is the perfect example. So in the Bible, there was this story of King David who looked down on this rooftop and saw some naked chick bathing, and he was like, he was king, and he was like, I'm going to send her husband to the front lines of this war, have him killed so I can go and do her. And VeggieTales did that story, but it was like this king, and he looked at a duck, like a little rubber ducky, and he was like, I need that duck.
That's pretty good.
And there wasn't a war. There was like a pie war, and so he sent the owner of the rubber ducky to get pied in the face or something.
Okay.
So it's absurd,
Yeah.
retellings, but it's still telling
Same concept.
yeah, and the same life lesson at the end.
So Matt's ADD moment, typically in the podcast, but I'm going to play it here. If anybody has seen The Man in the Iron Mask, the king did the same thing. He sent homeboy up to the front lines, had him killed. He got killed by a cannon, and then
that checks out.
Yeah, old girl. That checks out. Old girl was just left to be ravished.
Yep, that's they might have gotten that from
right.
the Bible. That's a famous story one. The rubber duck episode was so crazy. Christian vegetables. Oh, Larry Boy. Larry Boy was like Batman in VeggieTales.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I actually really like those. There was the rumor weed and did you ever see the blueberry or the rumor weed where there's you tell a little fib and it grows and grows and grows into a big lie.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a different episode. That was the fib episode.
What is happening?
That was the fib from outer space. Actually, it's all coming back to me all at once, right here live on the air. There's a little fib from outer space, a little white lie, but it kept growing and growing and growing until it was just too big to handle. And the only way to stop the fib from outer space, wait for it, was to tell the truth. Larry Boy, thank you. They know what I'm talking about.
Can we fire you as moderator?
Actually, two chats. Anthony, Jenna's shirt dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. That's what's up. Thank you, Anthony.
Here's a currency I've never seen before. 40. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
Rajdeep Wankhead. That's not right. Sorry, I know that's not correct, but I've seen you in the chat before. Thank you. This is not the first time you've super chatted. After Civil War, Matt will sure hate or love Cap.
Yeah, it's going to be a defining moment for sure.
Yeah.
It was so fun, when that was happening in real time in 2016, the Civil War stuff. The fan base, it's just there's something about dividing something that just makes everybody rally behind it,
Huh.
So everybody was crazy about, are you Team Cap or Team Iron Man? You've heard that at this point. That's not a spoiler, but I was obviously Team Cap.
Well, I felt it come again. I felt it coming, and I mentioned that in the videos. I've felt this coming for a while. Like you can just see that back and forth. So watch Batman the animated series.
Fantastic
Hessian Rider
show. I would absolutely be down for that. It's a lot to get through, though. I don't know if we would do it for like a video or not, but it is a great show. It was a time, if you don't mind me going on a little soapbox here, it was a time when children's animated cartoons respected the viewer as the child, because those episodes were so well done. They were so artistic, and they were so they had such deeper meanings in them. They were just fantastic. And it was a time, I feel like, when children were respected as viewers. You know, as weird as that sounds, you know, because they're like, oh, they're kids, just fart and put it on a screen or whatever. It's Mr. Rogers' philosophy, actually, as well. Because Mr. Rogers talked about when he got into TV, especially children's television, he saw like people being like pied in the face and just like this really like kind of lowbrow stuff.
Sure.
And he's like, you don't need to do that to talk to kids. And I feel like the Batman animated series, the Justice League, and the Superman animated series all had like complicated and like complex themes while still being digestible for children. That's a good way to put that.
That actually sounds very interesting.
So Matt might be able to follow it.
Matt might be able to follow it, yeah.
So moving on, Random Andy's channel. Speaking of VeggieTales, what would be hilarious is to possibly have Matt react to Bible Man.
Oh my gosh.
Another Christian series that is Christian superhero.
Yeah, I did a video on Bible Man on my channel like a year ago.
I think I remember that vid actually.
Yeah, that's Bible Man. For the longest time, I wanted to do a gritty Bible Man like reboot movie trailer, and I wanted to just go so ham. I actually even looked into buying the costume to recreate it. I would love to do that.
I think you need to be doing those pieces. Seriously, you need to be doing those things.
We got a patron.
Let's see here.
In Kinzel Production.
In Kinzel Production. Yeah. What's going on? Thank you. Recent patron here. I love Matt's arc from the guy we hate for hating Star Wars to the guy that we love for hating Star Wars. Hey, keep up the great work. Thank you. I appreciate you.
We missed one here, Keith. If you had one superpower, what would you each choose?
Go ahead, y'all. I got mine.
I would do some type of telekinetic power, some type of where I could like levitate objects and therefore myself to fly, and also be able to like read minds and manipulate people. I think that would be like the most useful of all. Go ahead.
I feel like that's multiple things.
Yeah, it is. It's a cheat for sure.
That's a cheat.
Which is why I would do it. But it's still technically one power.
Yeah, that's like Wanda.
Yeah, actually very similar.
Who's Wanda?
The Scarlet Witch from the girl from Avengers 2. She did she had that accent that goes, she had that accent.
Yeah.
I hear it goes away.
Does it? I don't know.
Matt's not going to remember
Matt, your superpower?
My superpower would be the ability to communicate with every human in the world. Like
Cerebro in X-Men.
Yeah, actually.
If you're familiar with that. But the ability to communicate with every person.
I don't know what that means.
Well, what the hell?
Why would you want to communicate with every person?
Communication is ultimately what I think makes humans humans. The ability to communicate with one another separates us from just being another mammal. I think that's huge.
Well, if you want to get real technical, I mean,
here we go. So
evidence that dolphins can communicate with. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I would if telekinetic powers would include animals.
And that's what I'm saying. So the ability to speak to dolphins, the ability to speak to whatever.
So you want to talk to like everything?
I want to, any sort of life form. That'd be really cool.
I like that.
That's a good power.
I always wonder what the dogs are thinking.
I've always wondered that, and I asked Jenna that question. I said, "What do you? If you could ask the dogs one question, what would you ask them?" And she had the cutest answer ever. She said, "I'd ask them, 'Are you happy?'" And I immediately was like, "Oh my God, that's so great."
CK Sidekick $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just wait until you get around to Avatar: The Last Airbender. We've been holding off on that one.
That's not Marvel?
No. That's Nickelodeon.
Oh boy. Okay.
But it's been suggested a lot.
It has been. I have not watched it all. I've tried watching the first. I tried watching the first book. I don't think they go by seasons. There's 3 books. I tried watching the first one, but it was just a little too childish for me at the time.
But didn't someone say it gets a little better?
Yeah,
after?
I hear it gets more mature. The same thing for the Clone Wars Star Wars series. I've tried watching it at the beginning, and it was just too childish for me.
If it's too childish for you, I mean,
Oh, thanks. Yeah, but again, I hear that it gets better. I've seen some of the trailers for like season 7 of the Clone Wars, and it's
season 7.
it was pretty it was pretty gritty. It looked pretty dark and very
Really?
very serious. So it's just one of the there are shows that I've seen that are like that start off silly and immature and then develop into something much more deep.
Okay. I don't know if did you put a post out saying that you're going live after this?
No.
Oh, good job, Holden.
Yeah.
So Holden is going to be going live on his channel immediately when we're done with this at 5.
Immediately, like last time.
Jenna?
I didn't put a time, so it can be whenever, honestly.
So it's going to be after this. If you're listening to this in playback, if you're listening to this as the podcast, we appreciate you sliding by. These are what you're listening to right now is us live. And yeah, we're interacting with everybody. So if you're only listening and you're confused, that's what's going on.
Here's a go ahead, Jenna.
Toria says...
That's the one I was going to do.
Oh, Matt and Jenna, what's the worst MCU movie so far?
Hulk.
Hulk. What do you say?
The worst MCU movie so far? They're all so good.
Hulk.
Well, now Hulk's in my mind, I guess. I don't think Hulk is like bad per se, but comparatively, I guess it would be the Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk is pretty rough. Do you like Nirvana or other 90s rock music? Again, I can only wonder that that's going to all of us.
Yes, I don't listen, I don't like pop in like a Nirvana song or anything. You know me, like my music has pretty much been consistent since I was in middle school. I really haven't evolved much except for recently. But, because of...
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Imagine Dragons. That's what Holden loves.
Right.
That's the only thing that Holden listens to.
But there are songs and stuff by them that I enjoy.
Yeah, it's funny. The 90s was notorious for just being like, what was it, Ted? The movie Ted, where they were hating on 90s movies. It's like you can sing any 90s movies just with just vowels. It's so true. So true.
What about you, Nirvana?
Yeah.
We got a couple super chats. Let's get through them here.
That's Matthew. What's up, man?
Yeah, Matt. He's one of my patrons.
Thank you. I love the awkward silence that occurs when Holden tries to explain something to Matt that he doesn't know. Matt is truly a part of the Illuminati. Yes. That really got you, Holds.
That's awesome. Okay, awesome sauce. Hey, y'all. I love your content. Wanted to let you know that when the new videos pop up on your channels, it feels like Christmas.
That's rad. Thank you.
You're gonna really enjoy next week on my channel.
Mine too, because I'm putting out all the BTS.
It's gonna be an early Christmas because we're trying to crank out a lot next week.
You guys are gonna be. We were talking about it before we hopped on here.
Okay, that's enough.
No. I'm not saying.
Oh,
I'm not saying what. I'm just saying they're gonna get slapped in the face with content.
Yeah,
there's quite a bit coming.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay,
quite a bit coming right now.
$20 from Alan.
Thank you.
I don't know. Plouf, I think, is the last name. Alan.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, loved your Ant-Man video. As always, great job, even though I hated that movie. Just curious on Matt's thoughts. In a world where they can shrink and enlarge tanks at will, why do we need an Ant-Man? Lol.
No, I thought his superpower was pretty valid. I think they did a good job with him.
So what you're saying is that a suit similar to a jetpack.
Oh yeah, I've heard this argument in the comments now.
Okay, wait a minute.
Since what you said about Falcon.
No. There's a big difference between flying and then crashing immediately, and then and then being able to shrink and then go into some time warp thing. That's totally different. Yeah, it's totally different.
Okay.
I mean, basically, he's the kid with the paper mache wings and jumping off the house every time. That's basically the equivalent of his powers.
Okay. All right, next one.
All right, I might have burned him down a little bit too much there, but still,
I like
you get
how
my point.
he's just a guy trying to help out Captain America, and then in comes Matt. You suck. Your powers are stupid. Alan, thank you so much for that super chat again. That's a lot, and we really appreciate it. Hopefully, we were able to talk about it enough for you.
Yeah, thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
Random Andy's channel. Oh gosh, has Matt seen Battlefield Earth?
No. Surprising, I know.
Colby PV. Matt's 90s singing voice was top notch. You actually did a good job.
Hey, Alex is here. What's up, man? I hadn't seen you in a minute. Soon to be Axe Fat Boy. Alex has been
Yes.
an OG. Thank you, bro. Congrats on 6.3, Matt. I'm so happy for you, and I'm grateful to have your content in my life. Dang, man, thank you. You'll be at 10K no time.
You are approaching it pretty fast.
It's crazy, to be honest with you.
I remember you're growing much faster than I was growing at 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michael Cochilola. Michael.
Oh, you sound like me.
Just was $1 super chat, no question, no anything.
Thanks for being here.
I know sometimes like I've donated on super chat and I thought I could put the question in later.
Yeah, right.
So if that happened to you, I'm sorry. I'll try and
try to find you. Wait a minute. No, I have. You said Michael Krakilo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got the question right here.
Oh, where
you
is
should
it?
react to Hunger Games series.
I don't see the question. What are you seeing?
Oh, it's a separate.
Oh, okay.
Matt, did you see the Hunger Games? I think you just saw the first one, right?
I think I saw the first one.
But it's been long. You know, y'all know Matt doesn't absorb stuff very well.
Shots fired. Great.
I mean, sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a valid series to consider it.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about this real quick, guys. So on our live last night, our live meal prep last night, if you don't know, we do a live every Saturday as well. And everybody was like basically asking, you know, what's next and what do y'all want to do after Marvel and all that. And I was very transparent in saying that Holden and I, and Jenna as well, we've all talked about, you know, there's this innate quote unquote fear. It's not really a fear, but it's this innate question that we all have on our mind of, we don't know what's going to happen after Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to continue to make these videos for as long as you watch them.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we would continue to make them even if you don't watch them.
Because we did for years.
Because we did for years.
Nobody watched any of our content for years.
But I will say that, you know, you guys watching it and interacting, you know, we'd be lying if we said that some of that validation isn't somewhat of a motivator.
Yeah.
But I said on that live last night, you know, if you guys continue to watch, I swear on my life, like, as long as we're enjoying it and doing it, we'll do this for the next 5 years if it can happen. The question is, will you continue to watch? And so it really depends on you guys, to be honest.
Because we're at like this, we're at a high right now.
We are.
Even on my channel before those series took, I would have a video that would kind of pop up and then go kind of stagnate and go back to normal.
Yeah.
And I know when we get into phase 3, starting with Civil War, I'm predicting Civil War to do very well. And then, you know, they'll all do pretty good, especially since they're more recent movies, like, you know, the Black Panther and Infinity War, and then Endgame, and then the most recent Spider-Man movie. Those are going to be highs, and then once we're caught up, it's going to dip down. I feel like we'll do other stuff. You know, we can maybe do X-Men or the Amazing Spider-Man or whatever. Indiana Jones has been recommended. Pirates of the Caribbean has been recommended. So we'll do those. Jurassic Park, yeah. So those are like the big ones, and I feel like they'll do well. I don't know if it's going to be like this, though. I mean, this is something special.
Yeah,
for sure.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. You know, Holden and I have sort of looked at our analytics and tried to figure out, you know, what are we doing that's working as compared to Star Wars? And at this point, you know, we're doing even better, attracting more people than we did with Star Wars, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, anyway, I say all that to say thank y'all for being here, and it's dependent upon y'all.
Star Wars is going to be crossing 1 million views. I don't know if you saw it. We're 10,000 views away from
I didn't realize that. Last time I saw it was 982.
Yeah.
We got to celebrate that.
That'll be a big moment. Maybe we should. Well, maybe
we should.
We go out to either. Well, we can't go out to either.
Yeah, maybe we'll order in.
We'll order it.
We can. The restaurants are open at 25% capacity.
Oh, really?
So if the 6 people here in this chat don't know Holden and his one video, how this movie series thing got started was Holden and myself and our friends. We did a video in October of last year where but I watched it for the first time. All the Supermans,
I did too,
all
but I didn't.
the Star Wars from
You did.
all the Star Wars from 1 to 8, and I don't like Star Wars. I don't like it, and got death threats, and that video did nothing. It
did normal.
It laid dormant for 2 months, and
we moved on. We filmed other stuff. We did
2-3
other
months.
videos.
Yep, and then December 31,
it just
it
spiked.
exploded. It exploded, and then ever since then we started doing more of these movie series, and that's how this has been born.
We've been going, yeah.
Yep.
I still remember, like, because Rise of Skywalker came out, video still was doing normal. I did my Star Wars short film.
Yeah.
Did okay. But, like, the way we would do videos before is, like, we would just have ideas and we would just be creative and we would make stuff and hope it would stick with some people. Star Wars video was just another one. I was just like, hey, I have this idea.
Yeah.
Let's watch it. We'll do it over the course of we did one movie a week.
Yeah.
So it took us
weeks.
It took us 2 months to make that one video.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I posted it. It did normal. I think I got up to 2,000 views, which I think was pretty high for me
At that
the time,
time, yeah.
especially. And I was like, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
We did 10. It was like 10 other videos. We did did the Michael Myers short film.
Yep.
That did fairly well.
Yeah, and that did. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that to do well at all.
No, but the point is that Holden, that video, that's the first video on his channel that's going to cross 1 million views.
Yeah.
That is huge. That's a huge
It is.
accomplishment. So
I
that's
never
what he was just
thought
talking.
like I've never thought that it would be like I would actually be successful on the platform, even if it's just a temporary success for now.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm super happy for you, seriously. And I'd be lying if I said that me being on the thumbnail isn't kind of hilarious.
yeah. How you? Because I'm not on that thumbnail. It's
You're
just
not
you.
on it. You should go back and edit that thumbnail.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, we got a couple of super chats.
Okay.
$5. This is from CK. As long as you guys choose stuff we are interested in, we won't be going anywhere.
Thank you. Thank you. We will do that, I promise.
Kareem Abdullah.
Yeah.
20 NOK. I don't know what the conversion is, but
YouTuber Perry Comics is finished with Ant-Man 2. What?
I guess there's another YouTuber that does.
I've
react
heard.
to-
I think
we,
I've
we've
actually.
been getting suggestions now.
Yeah.
From other YouTubers that react to stuff. Random Andy's channel. Yep, and you have a sub who is here till the end, till the
Thank
end
you.
of the line.
Thank you, Random Andy. I appreciate you. Means the world. Really does.
Snapkeep. This is Pastor.
What up, man? What's-
Oh, by the way, he said he's on his way.
Oh,
right
good.
now. I've been with you since the beginning. It's been dope.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pastor.
He's talking to you, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Pastor and I we've done all types of stuff.
Yeah.
We did like fan made anime voiceover. They're awful, and I think two of them are still on my channel.
Dude, I can't. Hey, this is for you guys? Okay, this is for you guys listening. Isn't there a way to post a video like to your community tab? Like if I want to take one of your videos, I can post it in my community tab.
Yeah.
Be like, go watch this. You guys, I'm gonna carpet bomb that community tab with
No.
old school Holden videos. I can't wait.
I've tried doing that in the past too. I was like, hey, this video is similar to this one.
Yeah.
You might enjoy it, and nobody people like pictures. I feel like on community tabs, short posts, polls. As far as like, hey, click this to watch. I don't know.
Dude, come Halloween time, I'm about to blow that up.
Dude, I tried. I posted that Halloween video. This is a Halloween video I did two or 3 years ago. I think I still think it's one of the funniest videos I've done. And I remember you loving it. It's got like 300 views on it. You know,
Is
Which
it the-
one?
is it
Halloween
the-
2?
Halloween 2 one.
Oh, it's so good.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
So good, y'all. It's so good. It's so funny. Let's see. JRod44TB. I think Matt would love the Punisher Netflix series. So that's something. Thank you, first of all, for the super chat. Secondly, there is a creator that I absolutely love. His name's Leon Lush, and he did a review of a show on Netflix, and he had a hell of a time posting it, and it got copyright stricken like numerous times. So I honestly don't know if we'll ever be able to do some sort of Netflix thing.
Maybe. I'm still of the mentality like I've always been this way. Even when I was monetized, I feel like if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. You know,
No.
even if it gets.
No, I don't. Yeah, and I don't mind if it doesn't get monetized. I'm okay with that too. But like, it didn't seem like you could even because if you get a copyright strike, you can't even post it.
Copyright strike is different. Yeah, like they could copyright claim the video, and therefore they'll monetize the video. But,
Okay.
And I won't get anything for that. But,
Right.
Copyright striking for something like that, that's a much bigger deal. So
Okay.
did Leon Lush get copyright striked, or were they just?
Maybe he didn't use that phrase. So I don't know. I guess I was just fearful. But yeah, no, I'd be down even if it's not
Yeah,
monetized.
he had
It's
to
fine.
really alter.
He had to alter it so much.
Like
Yeah.
it was flashy, like and kind of waving,
Really?
like the.
It was so the algorithm didn't see it.
I
Yeah.
tried to do something similar with
The
Lion
soft-
King when I did my Simba video essay about his character.
Yeah.
See, I used to do weird stuff.
That was so good. That was so
That
good.
was good though. It
You
was
always
really good.
surprise me. I'm always like, he is just a really intelligent person.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did.
You surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah, I did a video essay on Simba's trauma.
It was it was really good though. It really was.
Okay,
Alex
go ahead.
Alex Mackey, first of all, thank you for the super chat. Hey Matt, remember me from yesterday? Anyway, congrats on passing 6,000 subscribers mark. Couldn't be more happy for you. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you seriously.
awesome.
Thank you.
Raj Deep, same guy from before.
Yeah.
I don't know what the currency is, but an Ant-Man object shrinks, but density is the same, so they would weigh the same, yet they carry tank in pockets. Love your fitness channel and love from
Oh.
India.
India, that's crazy. Thank you for the super
That's
chat. Appreciate it.
interesting that the tank he was putting in his pocket, but Paul Rudd weighed the same, shrunken.
Yeah, I think that their strength actually increases when
Yeah.
he shrinks, so he's
Yeah.
stronger than an average man. While an Ant-Man
But
form.
what about his weight though?
Must be lighter, I guess, because he's able to just run across stuff. It doesn't
But
make
he,
sense.
like-
eh?
Like
Oh, he
you
like
hear
crashes
him-
into stuff. Yeah, like the
and,
tile.
like,
I guess
you-
that's true.
You hear him when he drops.
So I
in the
guess he weighs
bathtub,
the same.
But then how can they
like be on
walk
somebody's
around
shoulder
with the tank in their pocket?
Yeah, and be like he was like on somebody's shoulder that they didn't know. So if he was like,
good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Plot hole.
Bradley.
Well, density doesn't necessarily have to be the same as weight, right? I don't know.
Bradley Dewey, thank you for the super chat. Freddy Krueger homemade movie from Halloween. Huh?
I guess there's a homemade Freddy Krueger movie.
Really?
He's a smart dad.
Adam Oss said, let's see here, where you at? Adam Oss said, Holden and Matt, how do you feel about football, soccer, and have you been watching
Ooh, good question.
Bundesliga this weekend? We have not been watching that. Do you like soccer, football?
Football.
I don't keep up with anything now, but I was soccer was a big part of my growing up. I don't know
Really?
if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
I was the best goalie in the state of Florida for my age division.
What?
That's true. I was. I think through a whole season, only one goal went by me. I was like a ninja, dude. I was really good. I had.
Is there any footage of this?
I doubt it.
Crap.
But I had like all this gear, like the top end stuff.
Nice.
I loved it. And then I had a traumatic experience when I got into the JV team at school. It wasn't really traumatic. I'm being melodramatic, but
We don't share your emotions very well, so it might be very dramatic.
no. But so that's what I was. That I was like, it was like 12th. I was 12. And I played a lot of soccer. My brother was like training in England to be like a professional soccer player now.
Really?
So it's been a big part. But I don't keep up with any of this stuff. Anyway, my private school is 7th through 12th grade was considered high school because we didn't have enough students. So I got put on the JV team in 7th grade. I tried out and I got to be on the team as a goalie. So they had like an 11th grader and then a 7th grader as goalie. And I was like, I'm one of the best. We did practice.
Wow.
I was still pretty good, again, being a 7th grader and, seniors in high school.
Yeah.
And we went to our first game. God. Let me just say the coach never put me in after that. It was awful. I got so intimidated by these kids that were like, 11th, 12th graders, 17-year-old kids. And they were I just saw how fast and how strong they were, and I just freaked out. Like a ball went between my legs into the goal.
Really?
They scored like 7 times on me in a matter of like 20 minutes.
That sucks.
I was humiliated.
Yeah.
And it was an away game. I remember doing, how you'd like do the little clap thing?
Yep.
I remember this one kid on the other team, he's like, you ain't no goalie. And I was just like, oh. So that really stung. And even my own teammates wouldn't talk to me on the bus ride home.
Good Lord.
Aww.
It was bad. It was really bad. And I was like, you know what? So I finished that season out. I exercised, I guess. The coach never put me back in unless we were losing badly. Like there was no point of returns. We're like, we'll just put Holden in. And after that, I never played again.
See, that's so screwed up because you were playing with you weren't playing on an even playing field. That's crap. Yeah.
But going from being one of the best and being proud of that,
and then just that sucks, man. I don't like that for you. I don't like that for you.
It's all right. Anyway, so I like soccer.
So Alex Mackey, only channel I feel comfortable donating to. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate you. That means the world. That means the world. It really does. A lot of people have reached out and talked about how much you enjoy how transparent we are with the Matt's mental fitness videos, but also us as friends. Sort of, I don't know. Like you said on the behind the scenes, you said on the main videos on Holden's channel, you guys are just hanging out. We feel like that we're there with you. That is probably one of the best compliments possible because to me that means we're not hiding anything. We're just being us and we're just recording it. So that means the world. Thank y'all.
I cannot wait for y'all to see the next video that comes out.
I don't want to build it up too much, but this coming week is going to be fun.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be fun.
Can't wait.
And if you're on either one of our Patreons, you're going to see it first.
I really wish that we could schedule videos while they're unlisted as well.
I know. I don't like that.
Because I have to unlist them, and then I have to consciously set an alarm and post it when I want to.
Yeah, they need to fix that.
But yeah, my patrons got the Ant-Man video 3 days before it posted publicly.
Yep.
Not all of them. Yeah, I think it was the producer and above tier. But
so you remember the intro? So to my Patreon, I'm putting an intro that is not going to make it to the main YouTube channel because Holden was like, it's hilarious, but it can't go on that video.
Oh yeah.
That's going to Patreon.
Because I have a brand really.
I fully agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying that it's hilarious.
Yeah, so it can just be a private thing for Matt's patrons.
It is. Snapkeep, thanks, bro. I appreciate you. I wish I could send this in credits. Just What?
Republic credits in Star Wars are their currency.
Jesus.
So good one, Pastor.
Come on, Pastor.
Team Captain.
Team Captain.
So when Civil War came out, we would do this like howling screech in the theaters because it would be like a Team Iron Man and Team Captain. So we would be up in the theater. Like 2/3 of the way up, we would just be like, Team Captain! Like yelling it down. Back when you could do that, you know.
And not get shot.
I missed the theater experience, man. When we saw Rise of Skywalker, I had you dress up.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same anymore, man. There's something different.
I was very confused because when we went to watch episode 9, Holden was going to be like, it's going to be great.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
everybody
psyched.
Yeah, people are going to be like, there's going to be glow sticks. People are going to be
like
jumping from the
yelling
raftings. Like
that's what I love.
Yeah.
I love that type of
well,
stuff.
and I thought that would have been cool, but I got there and I was like one of the very few dressed up, and everybody's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah, very mellow.
This is great.
But I mean, just like that's why I'm so happy with all the MCU movies because it up till Endgame. Especially Endgame, like people were literally like getting up and freaking out. You can literally go on YouTube. And see
You showed me that one video. You showed me one. You showed me
not
one.
of Endgame, not of any spoilers.
Was it not of Endgame?
Probably not. I wouldn't have shown you any spoilers.
No. You showed me a reaction to Star Wars and how they were all losing their mind in that auditorium.
Yeah, but you can find reactions of like key things that happen in the theater that people will be filming, and the whole theater just like I love that, and I haven't had that in so long.
That is cool. I will admit that is pretty cool.
We got some super chats. Mitchell Jones, loving both the channels at the moment. Appreciate all the content.
Thank you.
Would love to see you 3 react to the Spider-Verse movies during an MCU break. Don't change. Spider-Verse would be great. We haven't done any animated movies yet. I want to do Iron Giant. I want to do Spider-Verse. These will be great afterwards too.
Look, if you guys continue to watch, I was telling somebody the other day on IG, they're like, "What are you watching next? Will you watch this?" And I was like, "Listen, if you continue to watch, we will probably watch whatever it is that's been suggested." And we've had so many suggestions.
I know there's been a lot. You know, I was thinking. Remember that episode of The Office where there was like Michael Scott Paper Company, and he's like, "Don't tell them that we're in debt." He's like, "Guys, I'm really worried."
I'm gonna say it.
That's how I feel like when we film these like secret videos and stuff. It's like I'm really nervous. I'm gonna say it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna say it. No, Holden.
Will Duncan. This is 10 pounds, I believe.
Thank you.
Love your videos, guys. Been waiting for the live stream all day over here in the UK. I don't know what time it is. It must be late. Matt, would you ever consider the Blade Runner films or maybe a musical like La La Land?
La La Land?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a musical.
It's a musical.
So I've only seen a handful of musicals. I'm not crazy about musicals, but hey, I'll give anything a chance once.
No one asked for my opinion.
Go ahead.
But I thought La La Land was fantastic,
I liked it too.
except for the singing parts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well that took a lot of it out there, Jenna.
I liked it a lot. Thank you so much, Will. We really appreciate that.
Mr. Hogg, also Iron Giant is such a good call. Mr. Hogg, thank you. Iron Giant, I guess, is gonna have. There's been so many. Like seriously, we should start keeping a list of what's been suggested and just start ticking off.
I have a list. I have a bunch of stuff.
Shocker.
Mr. Hogg, Holden, were you okay with, and I guess all of us, because we all have seen it now, were you okay with Rey being a Palpatine and Sidious supposedly banging someone? Or would you rather the Obi-Wan British accent lineage link? So before episode 7 or after episode 7, it was always like a debate of who is Rey, like what is her, where is she from?
And then she said she's a Skywalker, and that pissed a lot of people off.
Well, she is by bloodline a Palpatine. She's the descendant of Palpatine. You missed all that because like the years of people like theories and who she is. People thought she was Obi-Wan's daughter. People thought she was Han Solo's descendant. And for her to end up being Palpatine's, it didn't bother me. I don't know what to say. There's a lot of like purist fans out there that like things like that bother them. They want all of their fan predictions to be exactly 100% correct. Yeah. I don't care. I kind of wanted her to have some relation to Obi-Wan a lot, but ended up not being the case. I like that even though she's a descendant of Palpatine, she still had the choice of, making her own path. And, it doesn't define her as a person, and she aligns more with the Skywalkers.
That's that decision. I did it, sorry. Random Andy's channel, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. I hope you... Wait a minute. I would love to do Patreon, but I like waiting for a video. It makes it more exciting, and it feels like a special occasion when a video comes out. Plus, I can donate and give more money in the super chat. No, it's all good. I appreciate you, Random Andy. You are not obligated to pay us anything. And hey, by the way, we do every now and then. You post a few things public on Patreon, right? Every now and then.
Every once in a while, I will.
Same here. So you don't have to be a patron to see some of the things.
Yeah, you can follow, like if you have a Patreon account, you can follow creators, and if they post things publicly, you can see it.
Yeah.
Somebody yesterday commented that your videos, well, both of y'all's videos posting on Saturday mornings is like being a kid and you wake up and
Yeah.
watch cartoons.
Saturday
in the
morning
That's
morning.
so cool. That is
Yeah.
so cool to hear because,
I think it's the same for us. Like we get up.
oh my
and
gosh, yeah.
Read comments. That's our like entertainment
Yeah.
for Saturday morning.
I still like. We talked about this too. The upload phobia, what I call it.
Yeah.
So I'll post it early, specifically so I can fall back asleep, so I don't have to read any comments. I'll give it 2 hours, and then I'll go in and I'll feel it out. Because I just get in my head, about it, how it performs right away
Really?
and stuff. So I need to just step back and go from there.
What is that? The law of diminishing return? Isn't that what that is? Where basically you hit you hit a mark, and then you have to continue hitting a new mark to be happy, right?
Yeah.
Right?
And I don't want to be like that.
Yeah,
either.
exactly. No, and I don't think you are, but I know that's how I can see that happening to creators,
Jackson Moosjian, I don't know if I said that. Jackson donated $1. Thank you.
Thank you.
No question or anything. Thank you so much.
We always feel we always want to be like, should we do a song and dance for not having a question?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. We really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Maybe sometimes people just like to hear us read their names.
Yeah,
True.
true. I got one here. Adam Ost. If you want to get back into football, I'll get some scarves. I'll get some scarves and shirts, etc. Sent over to you if you want. Also, the buns. I don't know. Huh?
That's a player, I think.
You skipped
Okay.
a couple of smaller ones.
The German league. I did.
Yeah. Ryan Hess watched Stranger Things, only 3 seasons with 8 episodes.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you.
I've
We
been trying to watch Stranger Things.
stop. Stop
And y'all
watching
won't
it.
let me. That's what. If
I-
you
yeah,
would let
no.
me finish,
Well, don't say that you're
trying.
trying because you can't.
I tried. I haven't gotten. I couldn't get past the first scene anyway.
Do y'all want to know something funny? The other night, I wanted to watch a movie, and then I actually texted Holden and was like, "Hey, have you seen this movie?" Or no, I called you that day. I called you and I was like, "Hey, have you seen Miracle?" And you're like, "I don't think so." I'm like, "I can't watch it because we got to get all three of
Have
us
you
together."
not
to watch
seen
it."
Miracle?
No, I have, but like, I don't want to go in and tarnish it because I hadn't seen it in so long. Because like just like you for some of the Marvel movies, like, oh, I forgot how great this was. Remember?
Yeah.
So,
I forgot how great.
but it's funny. It's funny.
Jared Delgado. You guys need to watch High School Musical. Oh, my gosh.
I've heard
We'll
so
probably
much.
pass on that for a little. Well, I don't know. I mean, I would do it if people wanted to see
I've
it.
heard so much about that.
That was big when I was in high school. Really big. Ryan, watch Gravity Falls, please. You won't regret it.
Gravity Falls.
It's a Cartoon Network show.
Easy.
Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? We need to read a couple of just regular ones
Yeah,
here.
agreed.
Renato Ellens. Renato. Hey, Holden, the reason that I didn't like the Palpatine link was because that the fact that he is alive kind of ruins Anakin arc, and I think that that's what most people think. So, really good way. So what he's talking about is Darth Vader threw Palpatine at the end of Episode 3 and killed him, only for him to just end up being alive. So the argument is that it
Shocker. Go ahead.
kind of ruins the sacrifice. It kind of ruins that for Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I watched Cinema Wins, and he just did a 2-part video series on the Rise of Skywalker and why it's good. And he brought up that argument that I actually really agreed with. He was like, obviously he threw Palpatine down there and killed him, supposedly, even though I think in the canon, Palpatine put himself into like a little clone body or something. But he was like, it was less about killing Palpatine and more about saving Luke. Which I'm like, I could see that. It wasn't about trying to kill Palpatine or Darth Vader killing him. It was about saving Luke, which is what he did and ultimately changed his character. It wasn't necessarily about avenging or getting revenge or anything like that. So it doesn't take away from me in that regard because he changed whether or not Palpatine lived or died. So I was like, I kind of like that perspective on it.
You're talking about the part where he goes, "You already have." Luke."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because he was.
You
he was gonna
remembered
kill Luke.
something.
Do
Yeah,
remember
very
that.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 pounds.
You got to clap into there. They can't hear you.
I was doing it for you.
5 pounds. This is from PLJ 1988. I think it would be great to see you guys watching some horror classics. John Carpenter's The Thing is an example. Loving the content.
Thank you. I appreciate you super chatting. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. John, I have not seen The Thing. John Carpenter.
I have not seen the original. I saw the remake.
I haven't seen it.
I mentioned this last night on our live, and I think it should be mentioned again.
For the simple fact. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I watched Tremors, which
Oh,
is
really?
a horrible movie, when I was a child. and I'm still afraid of my grandparents' basement. So,
That's why you would never go down that basement when we're there.
It's like a gnat or something over here.
well, it smells weird down there too. But yeah, I wouldn't go down there for years and years and years because it looked like a basement from in that movie.
So Jenna is sort of like shunning horror movies, but I think that for that very reason we have to do horror movies. Halloween time, like we got to do it.
That's what my plan is.
Yep.
I want to go through horror movies around September, October. I feel like we'll get into Halloween, Friday the 13th, It, maybe, original and the remake. Stuff like that, and just make pretty much all of like the end of September, all of October horror movies, assuming people are still watching at that time.
If you guys are still here, we're gonna have stuff to bring you. I promise.
Tyler Sussman, this is $5. It's not much, but I appreciate the content. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyler. Believe it or not, that $5 will go a long way. It really will.
Glad I got the chance to listen to you all live. Much love from Orlando, not far from us.
Oh, cool.
I was in Orlando before the quarantine happened. I go there periodically.
Yeah, so Jenna and I have agreed to go to Guardians Galaxy's Edge.
We were going to go to Galaxy's Edge.
But we're agreeing to do it now.
Yeah.
We're agreeing to do it now.
There was a time we started to plan it because of the Mandalorian video where we're like, it was a joke, but we're like, we get 8,000 likes, we'll go. Of course, we crossed 8,000 likes, and so I was like, let's just go ahead and do it. And we were planning it out. There were just events in both of our lives, really, that sort of conflicted, and we just couldn't make the time to do the trip.
We couldn't break away.
Yeah, it wasn't really even a money thing, I don't think.
We were changing jobs. And,
y'all were changing jobs. I was going through some personal stuff in my relationship. It was just a lot going on for us. And we still made content. So we just, and then the quarantine and stuff happened. So we would have loved to have gone.
Jeff Rain, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, Jeff.
You've been around for a while now. Keep breathing, not freezing. ML Fitness trademark. No.
That's what earned him a spot on the fridge.
Oh, Snap Keep. What's up, bro? Wait.
Yeah, that's another one.
His logo looks different. Hey, this question is for the chat. Would you want a video of Matt and Jenna playing D&D for the first time? So there's some selfishness there because he loves D&D. He loves D&D, right?
I played D&D with Pastor before.
He loves it.
A lot of fun,
right?
Yeah, he's D&D games. I don't know if I used to play D&D a lot. We used to do it every weekend. We would do.
Really?
It would be and D&D you can play for hours. We would play for 8 hours a day. For like on Saturday and Sunday, we would have like pizza and stuff, and we'd have like music that would, if there was like action sequences going on. It was a lot of fun. I haven't played in so long, but I know Pastor's been itching to play one.
So Pastor, it's funny that you say that, bro, because I really want to do some gaming things. I don't know why. Like, I really want to play Mario Kart 8 with Jenna. I think it would be so fun. I know that you've said in the past, like, they haven't done well with the channel. So
they haven't done well with the channel.
And I get it because we have to focus our attention on.
But we can do it. I have all the equipment to do it, so we might as well just. I do.
Do you have a Mario Kart 8?
I don't, but we can get it. I have a Wii. I have a GameCube. We can.
Why does that surprise me that you have all of the consoles?
They're all hooked up too. I have my entertainment. I have an 8-port Switch.
Dude, so. I want to do it. I really do. I think it'd be so funny.
We can try another one. There's a video of us playing Minority Report of you playing a game for the first time that nobody watched.
But that's when you had like much less people following you.
True. Okay, we got some super chats.
Okay, sorry.
Pound Cake Bear, $5.
Pound Cake Bear? That is an awesome name.
If y'all like tacos, you should check out Tortilla Land brand tortillas, ready to cook. Best store-bought ones ever, worth the extra work and calories.
Huh. Where is that at?
I think it's just a type of tortilla.
Oh,
or like a brand. Okay. Yeah, brand of tortilla.
Got it. My bad.
We'd be willing to try them out. William, you want to take this one? William Roush.
Oh, there you go. It's Ray Skywalker. Identity theft is not a joke, Ray. Millions of families suffer every year. One of the funniest. I want to read that one more time. It's Ray Skywalker. Identity theft is not a joke, Ray. Millions of families suffer every year. That's an Office reference with splicing in Ray. That was really good. You got me with that one.
Impending Doom, $10. Wow.
Thank you.
Matt, do you think that if you went back and watched Lord of the Rings, maybe even Harry Potter again, you would think of them differently, since it seems your mindset towards these movies has changed?
Wait. What makes you think that? So, no, I don't. I don't think so. I think that I have matured, without a doubt. I think I've matured to liking more things. But
suspending the disbelief has been the big thing.
I'm sort of progressing, but it was the style, it was the taste, it was the subject. I don't look back and wonder at all.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know you well enough. I don't really think that about you either. Will Duncan, 5 pounds.
Thank you.
Peace out, my dude's going to go get some sleep, fix the sleeping schedule. All three of you are quickly becoming my favorite group on YouTube. Keep it up, guys.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. We got one more, Jackson Mustian. Mustian?
I think it's Mustian.
Mustian. Jackson, thank you. Congrats on 6.33K. I couldn't think of a question earlier, but have you all seen Big Trouble in Little China? It's a really fun movie. P.S. You can dance if you want to. You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
Yeah. I actually have not seen Big Trouble in Little China, but I know a lot about it.
I haven't seen it.
I know it's Kurt Russell.
Oh.
I watched Poseidon last night. It's been a while since I've seen that, and it had Kurt Russell in it.
So, you know what's funny to me? I was talking to Holden last weekend, and he and Pastor hung out after we got done doing something.
Yeah, right.
And Holden and Pastor were talking, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we watched that last night." My brain, like, I'm not watching other movies when we're not shooting. Like, my brain is done. So Holden's like, "Oh yeah, I saw Poseidon, and I saw that movie," and it's like, holy crap!
Actually, I watched Speed 2 and Poseidon last
Good
night.
Lord!
Me too.
It's good. People didn't like that movie, but I don't know what it is. I love Speed 2.
God,
Willem Dafoe, Sandra Bullock. Yes, please.
It looks like Amand Schutzler. Love the content in you guys. OFC. What's that?
Of course.
Of course. Yep, I'm a boomer. Just wanted to know what your top 3 series are. I'm also a fan from South Africa. Awesome.
Oh wow.
It's a girl. Actually, wait a minute. That's our mod. I am wrong. You are not a female.
Wow.
I just called
Good
you a
one,
female.
Matt.
Yep,
Good
great.
job.
Yeah,
Good job.
I'm a jerk. All the way from Africa. That's crazy.
You just assume their gender.
No, I thought it was Amanda, to be honest, but the A was cut off. I don't know what I was doing. I'm also a fan of South Africa. So I'm struggling here.
Clearly.
Would be fun for you guys to know about more of your international audience. Okay, got it. Yes, agreed. We are very uncultured.
Armand. Yeah.
Armand, thank you. Jesus. We're very uncultured, but I'm down. I am down.
South Africa would be fun for you guys to know more about your international audience. Yeah,
Yep, I agree.
We've talked before, like in live streams and stuff, how it's just weird for us, especially as Americans.
Yeah.
Where it's very much here. It's like we're the only thing that matters.
This is the only thing that's going on.
Everything else is like blocked off, and we pretend that the other world doesn't exist. So, but one of the good things about YouTube and just the internet in general is that we have fans from all over the world.
That's so weird.
It's really humbling too to see like people that care about us from Canada and the UK and South Africa.
Yeah, it was strange in the beginning, like when some of the first few people are like, "Hey, I'm from Portugal, I'm from here, I'm from there," and we were like, "That's unreal." And now, like, first of all, we're unbelievably happy to have you here. Oh my God! But when we're still here in different countries, I think we have gotten a little bit used to it. It's weird.
Yeah. I have patron supporters that are American, like from Denmark. I know I have one from Denmark and London.
That's unreal.
So yeah, very cool. We got another super chat. Thank you all for the amazing content. What about reactions to the Lego Movie, Lego Batman, and Big Hero 6?
Good Lord.
I've seen all 3.
Shocker.
They're all great. I would love to do reactions to them. They're going to be on the list. It's going to be a while. We have other
we got
fish
a lot
to fry.
Got a lot going.
Bradley Dewey, 2 pounds. Ray Palpatine, not Ray Skywalker. Thoughts? I like her being able to be Ray Skywalker. I think it's more appropriate. She was trained by Leia. She that was like her big connection. Her history doesn't. It's kind of like being adopted in my mind. Like your biological parent may be this piece of crap, but the people that raised you. I feel like if it was me, I would identify with the people that raised me, not my biological.
The people that installed the good in you is what should be.
We do need to wrap up this chat.
Yeah, we
and go
do.
to the next one.
We do. All right, Finland, Greece, UK, Germany. That's crazy. Netherlands. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody super chatting. I appreciate everybody being here, commenting just in general. Brazil, that's crazy. Random Andy, man, thank you. You super chatted again. As a huge film buff. And
You are struggling.
I am, because all right, one of my contacts is screwed up.
You want me to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay. As a huge film buff and it is a passion of mine, unlike Matt, I don't tire of watching movies. 27 years and 3,200 plus films I've seen in my lifetime.
Holy crap, Random Andy.
I don't even know how many I've seen. I don't know if it's that. I don't know. Maybe it is.
That's unreal to think about.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Thank
Sorry,
you,
I
guys.
gotta be dad.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, time.
You gotta get to bed. So I'm supposed to say this. You guys like the chat? I know it makes me cringe too. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do because I'm leaving these lives up because I asked a question. Would you guys still watch them? People are saying I want them. So please hit the like button. I appreciate you.
Real quick before we go, I'm seeing Ireland, Ohio,
crazy.
Miami, Hungary, Italy, Sweden. Crazy.
Only person I have donated to twice. You deserve it. RTY World. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I
Adam,
really appreciate
£5. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Locke, especially as Matt likes the more introspective films. It takes place entirely over a single car journey. Very cool. I have not seen it.
That's cool.
So I don't know. Thank you so much for the £5.
Thank
No more
you.
super
No
chats.
more
We gotta-
super chat.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. I appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah, on my channel, we're going to do a live, so give us 10 minutes. We'll be live over there if you want to keep going.
See you guys shortly.
Love you.
Love you.